Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name's Ollie43 and in this video we're going to be going through the Rockstar editor. I'm going to be showing you how I made Monkey and the Train very briefly, and then I'm going to be showing you me creating a new clip just to go through the Rockstar editor and hopefully give you some tips, entertain you, and all of that good stuff. So, for those of you that didn't watch Monkey and the Train, it was a really well received kind of little 2-minute video. It's actually on my channel page. I'll put a link to it in the description. If you haven't seen it, pause the video and go and watch it because it was really, really good. I was really, really pleased with it. But I will kind of want to show you how I made it and how it works. So let's just load this project here. So I got I got only 4 recording clips. I'm kind of put them together. So let's show you the first one here. I'll load this up. And if you've never seen the Rockstar editor before, it's actually a fairly simple process. Similar to the content creator, apart from you have these kind of little markers down here. And yeah, I mean, the clip I recorded was this long. I only used the first few moments of it. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to play it. It's only at 30 frames, but... So you can kind of see every time something happened, like camera-wise, it was because of one of these markers. So if I go over here, cameras type, I used a free camera, and I can edit this camera if I want. So if I want to do like a more of a over-the-top, for example, I can do that. Let's see how that looks. So... that's kind of cool, but the only problem with this is it kind of like nothing. Like I'm looking at rocks right now, like there's nothing on the screen. So what I might do is actually add a new marker and edit the camera and like move slightly out of it and change the roll on it if I can. So when I go back, hope now it follows him a little bit closer. So that is like a good example of how the cameras work, and this was like a fairly easy thing. I mean, I was just following, you know, this monkey chap, the space monkey, which he's like one of my favorite. He's just so cool. He's like his little monkey, little badge is just epic. But there we go. This bit was what I was most proud of. So I stopped it here and looked at him, and then he kind of runs past the camera, which I thought was really cool. I really like that. So that I'm actually going to save that because that's pretty good. I really hope I don't improve this video to the point where you guys are like, oh, you probably should have uploaded this one instead. But there we go. Having a bit of fun. So this was the train clip, which was actually really funny. This was when I recorded my director video. I was like, I'm just going to record some random stuff. I'm actually going to quickly show you. Look, there's the monkey man. So I was actually stood on the train just recording, and I used this clip for just, you know, going along the train line, going along that way. So just to give you a little demo. So it goes like that. I could still use this actually. And then it goes down here. And this bit was cool because I wanted to basically make the camera seem like it was going faster than the train. So it was like kind of following the train at this point. I can't really use this too much because the monkey's in the way. So it goes to here. And then the idea was it like zooms in front of it. So that was cool. That was a fairly simple little clip, and that was only like 20 seconds long. Now this one and the next two is where the magic really is, and you guys will see what I mean. So I'm actually going to load this one quickly. And this one was really difficult because when you set up a camera, it can only be a certain distance away from your character. So what I did was I set a free camera and I set like little checkpoints. So I had to do one here. So I wanted to see the train in the tunnel. I was actually standing, as you guys can see, above the tunnel. So what I had to do was like do several markers, because if I had not used these markers in between looking at the tunnel and looking at the monkey, it would basically try and go upwards and would kind of glitch out, and it would say an error. So yeah, basically what I had to do was make markers going out of the tunnel and then markers going into the tunnel. So you can see as I drag along the tunnel in here, it kind of moves into the camera, and then I get like a really cool sun-soaked shot of the monkey man with his cool badge. Look at that, that's epic. And yeah, so he goes and he jumps, and then we've got the slow mode, and this is pretty awesome. I love this. And he falls on the train, so that was pretty cool. And there we go. And then he runs along. Now you'll notice here, if I edit this camera, if I grab this one here, if you look at this, he's actually got none of the things you see him run along in the actual movie. It's a completely different train, and it's actually a completely different clip, which you guys will see in a minute. So if I play this clip out, right, so I finished the clip of where he lands, and you can see it for like a split second, actually. But if you're watching it, you're not really paying attention to the train at this point. So he lands, and then the really cool thing is, if I load up the last clip here, if I edit this camera just so you can see. Oh, no, zoom out. There we go. This is a completely different train. And if I actually make it longer, this was the train I was standing along earlier to get here. And if I just leave it, it was just me turning around and kind of walking towards the train. And then that's when the clip starts. So I need to kind of go back to here, camera, edit, and like zoom in. I think that's what it was. So, yeah, I mean, that was like one of the most difficult things about this whole clip, was connecting those two completely different clips in two different scenes, and make it seem like they were the same scene. And people that watch the director video will know that those were two different clips. But if you don't know, it kind of looked like I jumped up and then landed and run along. So I was really pleased with how I managed to sort of do that in the end. So then we got this bit here, and he jumps off. This is probably my favorite thing in the whole thing, because it goes slow-mo, and it kind of like the camera swings underneath him. Like that. And this bit I was never really pleased with, because really from here it kind of like zooms out, and I might see if I can fix this. I probably won't. I've tried fixing it a few times, and like it's messed up, so I'm gonna try zooming in. And this will probably mess it up now. So, you see what I mean? It kind of, because of the slow motion, I'm not entirely sure why. It completely like ruins the clip, so I'll just delete that. Now, one thing I want to note is here where you hear the music, kind of the beat kick in as he hits the water. That was a decision I made later on after doing all this camera work, and I had to actually really fine-tune the music to fit along this. So I was really pleased that I managed to make the music fit, but it took so long because it's actually a really fiddly editor, which I'll get to in a minute. But yeah, it just does really weird things. And he jumps off. This is actually in-game footage, so this from here is what I was seeing in-game when I actually did it. And this is probably my most cinematic, cool little trick I did. He actually goes over me, which I thought was so cool. Whee! And then zoom out of the water. And there we go. And then Infinity comes up. He stands there all like majestic. And it's the thumbnail that you saw at the start of the video. And yeah, so there we go, guys. I actually don't want to save the changes, so I'm going to hit no. So this is it. This is the clip. This is the song from Nowhere, which is a remix. It's actually really one of my most favorite songs in the game. And it was used in one of the trailers, which is why I selected it. And there we go. There's a very quick look at how I made Monkey and the Train. Very simple clips thrown together and some funky little camera angles, I suppose. So just to show you how you add clip. Actually, what we'll do is I'll show you a new thing I'm working on, which I don't want to spoil, but I've only got one clip in it at the moment, so I'm going to exit this. We'll just say no. Okay, so load projects, and I think it's called project. No, it's called new. Okay, so yeah, it's only 57 seconds long. And just to give you guys a bit of a background. Just to give you guys a bit of a background, it's all about like an alien attack on Los Santos. And it's supposed to be like a horror-esque type thing. And so far, I'm really happy with it. And I'm going to quickly walk you through what I've done so far. So, by the way, I need to show you this. So you can add radio tracks, music, text. You can do a full screen preview, and you can save it and export it. So this menu here is fairly self-explanatory, and you guys will be able to work it out. If I wanted to add a radio track, let's go with something space. I have no idea. Let's go with... Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, let's show you this clip. I need to add music at some point, but I have no idea what music I'm going to choose at this point. But this is like, this was actually one of my first creations, and I kind of left it halfway through doing Monkey and the Train. I actually simultaneously was recording two different projects because I didn't really know what I was doing, and the Monkey and the Train just ended up getting more traction in terms of editing. And I haven't really continued with this one yet. So I'm going to play it out and show you guys, and then I'm going to show you how I did it. So this is a early preview, sneak peek of whatever I'm going to call this. Maybe in the comment section you guys can come up with a name for this this little short film. But this is the first clip I'm going to use, and I'm pretty happy with it. I might do some more tweaking, but this is pretty much it. So there we go. It's kind of brutal, and I'm hoping with like music in the background it will like soften it up, because it's quite like just dry at this point in time. You can see I've used like a filter, and I really like the camera angles I've got so far. So you start off like this, and then you see the guy and you see his little face. He's like, oh no, that really hurt my brilliantly white teeth. And then this bit is purposely no alien or anything, but just gunshots in the background. So I did that on purpose to kind of just make you as a viewer think, I want to know what's going on, and feel a little bit anxious because you can hear gunshots and you know the alien's there, but you can't see what's going on. And then you see him from this guy's point of view. And then you see it from this guy. So this is not something you can do. I actually had to set up the camera angle, and you can actually see some kind of clipping here where the camera is going through the gun because it's not really supposed to be there. But I'm pretty sure that when you first watch it, you maybe didn't notice it, so I think I'm okay with that. And same thing with this. You can't see the alien, and he says, like, you motherfucker! So, yeah, it just makes it, like, quite entertaining, really. It's not supposed to be serious. Like, don't think that this is going to be a horror movie. It's not. It's just a bit of a, like, GTA spoof-type horror film. Hi, motherfucker! I love how he smacked him. Now, what I might do is actually add a marker and change the speed of this to like 30% and see what that looks like.
Semper Fi, motherfucker!
And he makes a pretty good face like here. So I might actually zoom in as well. By the way, that's another thing. All the camera angles in this film are all jump cuts, whereas the camera angles I did for the monkey and the train were all transitional. So they transition, they're all very smooth, but this is all very, to fit with the film, is all very like cut, 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 cut. So yeah, that's kind of on purpose. So yeah, so there we go. So that's like the first clip of the film. Yeah, I'll save that. And there we go, guys. That is a quick sort of look. I know this video is closing in at 20 minutes, but I hope you guys found this video enjoyable. I hope you took something away from this. If you did, let me know down in the comment section and leave a like. And I'll be working on my next Rockstar cinematic fairly soon. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to let me know and take care. Bye-bye.